Okay, so we all know love is a thing. It's this universal feeling that transcends cultures, ages, and backgrounds. We see it in movies, read about it in books, and hear about it in songs. It's everywhere. We've felt it, right? That warm, fuzzy feeling when you're with someone special, or the butterflies in your stomach when you think about them. Or at least we think we have. Sometimes it's hard to tell if what we're feeling is genuine love, or just infatuation, or even something else entirely. But what if I told you that most of what we think we know about love is totally wrong? Yeah, you heard me right. A lot of our beliefs about love are based on myths and misconceptions. We're diving deep into the psychology of love. And trust me, some of this stuff is seriously messed up. We're talking about scientific studies, psychological theories, and real-life stories that will challenge everything you thought you knew. I'm talking about the kind of facts that'll make you rethink your entire existence. Why do we fall in love with certain people? What really happens in our brains when we're in love? And how much of it is just biology versus something more? Get ready to have your mind blown because things are about to get weird. We're going to explore the depths of love in ways you never imagined. So buckle up, because this journey is going to be wild. Killer. Yeah, you heard that right. And get this, falling in love has the same neurological effects as cocaine. I'm not even kidding. So basically, cuddling releases natural painkillers. Cuddling equals pain relief. It's science. Ever wonder why you end up with certain people? It's because people at the same level of attractiveness are more likely to get together. This phenomenon is known as assortative mating. It means that individuals tend to pair up with those who are similar in physical appearance, social status, and even personality traits. Love can literally make you crazy. Actually crazy. It messes with your brain chemicals and stuff. Love is basically a drug. It's addictive, it messes with your head, and it can make you do some pretty questionable things. Heartbreak isn't just an emotional thing, it can cause actual physical pain. Love can make you do some seriously irrational things, things you never thought you'd do. But on the bright side, love can boost your immune system, so there's that. Oh, and it can also make you more creative. Love is basically a superpower. Love can make you more empathetic too. You feel more for other people. And more patient, way more patient. Love can even make you more forgiving. And more generous. You're just a better person when you're in love. Love can make you more optimistic too. It's like looking at the world through rose-colored glasses. And more resilient. You can handle anything when you've got love. Love can make you more motivated. And more focused. And more confident. And more adventurous. And more open-minded. And more trusting. And more supportive. And more understanding. And more compassionate. And more tolerant. And more patient. And more forgiving. And more generous. And more optimistic. And more resilient. And more motivated. And more focused. And more confident. and more adventurous, and more open-minded, and more trusting, and more supportive, and more understanding, and more compassionate, and more tolerant, and more patient, and more forgiving, and more generous, and more optimistic, and more resilient, and more motivated, and more focused, and more confident, and more adventurous. So, yeah, love is pretty much the craziest, most confusing, and most amazing thing ever. It's like this wild journey that takes you through all sorts of emotions and experiences. Imagine the first time you felt butterflies in your stomach. That's your brain releasing dopamine, making you feel euphoric. It's like a roller coaster of emotions, brain chemicals, and questionable decisions. One moment you're on top of the world, and the next, you're wondering what just happened. Remember that time you had a huge fight but then made up? That's oxytocin at work, helping you bond and feel closer. But hey, that's what makes it so interesting, right? The highs, the lows, the unexpected twists and turns. They all add to the excitement and mystery of love. Think about those deep conversations that made you see your partner in a whole new light. That's the magic of emotional intimacy. I mean, who wants a boring life anyway? Love pushes us out of our comfort zones and makes us try new things, go on adventures and grow as individuals. Like that time you went bungee jumping together or tried a new cuisine. Those shared experiences create lasting memories. If you're as obsessed with this love stuff as I am, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more mind-blowing videos. Trust me, you don't want to miss out on all the fascinating insights and stories we have lined up. From the science of attraction to the secrets of long-lasting relationships, we've got it all. And don't forget to check out my video on the psychology of attraction. It's like a whole other level of crazy. You'll learn so much about why we fall in love and what makes us tick. So stay tuned and keep exploring the wonders of love with us. Dive deep into the reasons behind that instant connection and discover the hidden factors that draw us to each other.